Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Juventus apparently want to renegotiate the terms of their deal with Everton to sign Moise Kean permanently from the Blues. Juventus entered into a 2-year loan with obligation to buy last summer for Moise Kean, where they pay a loan fee for a couple of seasons and then the obligation to buy for €28 million, I think it is, at the end. But apparently they haven't been very impressed with Moise Kean this season. And now are not happy with the deal they negotiated, according to sources in Italy. Those sources say that they're going to try to speak to Everton to renegotiate a better buy package for them. I think Everton will tell them where to go because they signed a legally binding contract to sort that out. So quite clearly, PSG, who are very interested in Moise Kean, don't want to pay £27 million for him. And Juventus, therefore, don't want to take him off Everton's hands for 27 million and end up selling him for maybe 20 million. But the ball is in Juventus' court to come up with, well, basically just stump the money up and pay it. Because Everton, if they'd done the deal this summer, Everton would probably lose out, I think, because obviously there wouldn't be another loan fee. So they'd have to come to some kind of agreement there anyway. Albeit Everton would be getting €30 million the year earlier than they thought they were. So tell them to do one, basically, or pick 3 players and take them off them. Michael Keane has said that Frank Lampard has united the whole club. Keane was speaking to Sky and said that Sunday, seeing the fans with the flares and entering the stadium, the welcoming the bus and entering the stadium, hearing the noise, shown that the fans and the players are all working together as one inside that stadium. He said Frank Lampard's responsible for this. Every player, has bought into it. Every player wants to give everything to try to get Everton over the line. And it certainly felt like that over the last few weeks. I think the majority of the supporters are fully behind Frank Lampard. Despite some nonsense that these journalists keep writing in the press, and seen one today of Slaven Bilic is on standby to replace Lampard, and this kind of thing from some reporter or journalist who's got the inside track. Apparently this Dean Jones fella, I've never heard of him and I've never seen him get anything right. So it's just nonsense, and it's obviously they've got nothing else to write and they think that that's an easy thing to do. But Keane said that the players will leaving everything on the pitch, and they have to keep doing that over the next 5 games if Everton are going to get the result that they want. Was asked about other teams playing before Everton. Is it difficult to then play the next day and try to pick it up? And he basically said that other teams won't affect what Everton are doing. Everton have to just get on with their job, which is the correct answer, and try and get as many points as possible. Everton under-18 coach Paul Tate says that he's proud of his young side and how they have progressed over the course of the season. The under-18 side finished 10th in the under-18 Premier League table. However, it was heavily weighted with first-year scholars who were playing, football full-time for the first time. Some of them have obviously gone on and played in the under-23 side as well, so they've done really well. He said that they've adapted well to full-time football. They've progressed over the season. Some of them have gone and played in the 23s, and said he's looking forward to see how they develop over the course of next season as well. It hasn't been a great season results-wise for anyone at the club, has it? The women's team wasn't great. The 23s were beaten 7-0 last week. Paul Tate's under-18 side finished 10th. Everton are in a relegation battle. However, you do have to take positives out of certain things, and to see lads coming into full-time football, developing, playing in the 23s and things like that is really impressive. And we've seen Reece Welsh, who was played in the 18s, played in the 23s, being sub and got on the pitch for the first team, to name just one. So hopefully stuff like that will continue. And finally, on loan, Everton striker Nathan Broadhead, who was on loan at Sunderland, is touch and go, apparently, according to Alex Neil, for Sunderland's first leg playoff against Sheffield Wednesday. Broadhead scored the only goal as Sunderland beat Morecambe in their last match, but limped off with a muscle injury. Obviously, Sunderland are giving him the biggest opportunity he can to play in that. He's been in good form for Sunderland. He scored 13 times this season, and they're obviously going to give him every chance to make sure that he can be playing for them in that playoff, because pivotal for them, isn't it? You know, win that, get to Wembley, and maybe get back into the Championship. Big club deserve to be higher than they are. That is it for the News Daily. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, daily live videos, why not become a patron? Link is in the description and the QR code is on the screen now. See you later.